So, welcome to the channel. Let's just go right into this. This cannot wait. Now, this is Bitcoin right here on the 4-hourly time frame, and I believe everyone can see this clearly because this right here is an inverse head and shoulders pattern. So we can see the first shoulder here, the head, and the other shoulder here. Now, what you can also notice here is the fact that we just came down from a serious dump right here. So this head and shoulders, the inverse head and shoulders we're seeing here is a reaction to this dump here. So a lot of people bought when we were here. Now, here is where it gets tricky. So we see that this is an inverse head and shoulders pattern, but here, if you look here, you'll also see that this and this is a cup and handle pattern. So if we take away this right shoulder right here and look at this only, it will be a cup and handle pattern. But it's not only a cup and handle pattern. It can also be, or it is also a double bottom. So this is the first one and this is the second one. So this is a double bottom right here. That is, if you're looking at it from here, you'll see that this is also a double bottom. Now, it's not only a double bottom or a cup and handle pattern or an inverse head and shoulders pattern, it is also an ascending triangle. So there are a lot of patterns that are tied to this little pattern, this little thing happening right here. Now, bear in mind, this is freestyle. I am literally thinking and telling you at the moment. So here, this right here, so if we put a line right here, this will be the neckline of our double bottom. And from here, so from here downwards, that will be like so. If we put a line here, that will be the neckline of our inverted head and shoulders pattern. And so you notice that the neckline of the double bottom is also the neckline of the cup and handle pattern, which is also the resistance of the ascending triangle. Now, Bitcoin is currently fighting its way out of this ascending triangle on this candle right here. So this price, the line here that you see, is Bitcoin trying to fight its way out of this damnation. So the likelihood here is that Bitcoin goes up. Now, the first price target of that will be the distance from here to here. That will be the first price target to the upside right here. But the problem is this is technically a trap. How is this a trap, you might ask? As Bitcoin continues to go up from here, that is if it breaks this neckline right here. Now, let me put on my line so that you can see what I'm talking about here. Not this one. Okay, that looks better. So, we see the ascending triangle, yes? So, this line right here is the support of the triangle, and this right here is the resistance of the triangle. We also see the double bottom I'm talking about. So, this is the first bottom, and this is the other bottom. This now is the inverse head and shoulders pattern, which I have indicated here. So we see that we already broke out of the inverse head and shoulders pattern by breaking the resistance right here. Now, most often when we break the resistance like here, there is a high likelihood that we come back for a retest of that resistant level. Now, as we come back for the retest, the resistance then becomes the support. Now, I'll be dropping another dedicated video on bull and bear flags very soon here on YouTube. So, subscribe to the channel and have your notifications on. And yes, like this video as well. It will go a long way to support the channel. So, if we do break this neckline right here, which is now the resistance here, the price target for Bitcoin will be the distance from here to here. That will be $22,800. Now, that will be a 6% increase in price. Now, the second price target will be $24,700, which will be a 15% increase in price from here. And the third and final price target will be $25,224. So, you can see the price targets for yourself here. Now, is this possible? Yes, it is. But as you recall, I said it will be a trap. So finally, how is this a trap? The first thing we have to put eyes on is the volume here. You can see here that the volume is decreasing while the price is going up. This is a bullish divergence. Now, by being a bullish divergence, there is some other picture you can paint here. Now, this has not happened yet, so this is me trying to imagine what could happen potentially. We see that we are from a massive dump here, and the price comes down here, hits a low and goes up. It hits a resistance and comes back down here and hits a new support. Now, this previous low here is the low, and this is the higher low from this one right here, which of course means this is being bullish as they want us to believe. But no, we understand that if this right here continues to go up and hit another resistance here and possibly comes back down for a support again, which will be a higher low from this previous low right here, it will confirm a pattern of an ascending wedge. Now, this ascending wedge is from a dump, a massive dump. That in itself is the definition of a bear flag, which means this could go up and yet we have another massive fall. And yes, the news will find all sorts of reasons to tell us why it tanked. So what are the chances here? The chances are that we go up and hit the first price target right here at about $22,800. Now, if we do hit this price target of $22,800, that is assuming that we break the resistance right here and we hit $22,800. If I was in a trade, I will seriously consider taking profits, because right about the 22,800 mark, and remember this chart is on the 4-hour, we have the 200-day moving average at about $22,900. So this of course will be a great zone of resistance, and there is a very high likelihood that we immediately bounce off of that. This is assuming, of course, that we break up from here. Now, some few minutes ago on Instagram, I was talking about getting in on Teller here with a ticker symbol TRB. I think it could have about a 12% pump from this right here. Of course, assuming that BTC breaks the resistance we've been talking about. And yes, this right here is a bull flag, meaning that it still has some upside to go. Now, you have my affiliate links to the exchanges I use in the description. Using them will go a long way to support the channel. Thanks so much for watching the video, and see you in the next tutorial video about bull and bear flags coming up very soon. Take care.